And it does seem like we're going to be seeing Kevbot and Umarth again. Yeah, we're jumping right into it. We have Azel versus Rocky. Looks like Rocky opting to be Falco and Azel opting to be Fox. So not
So I
surprising
know
to
that
see.
they're one of the best teams on the West Coast as well. I know they play a lot of doubles together, and they're static partners too. So I feel like we're going to have another really good set of players who know what they're doing, and specifically the doubles team mode instead of just like two good singles players. Not to say that none of these players are the same either. These are all very strong singles players too.
No,
Insane side B also on insane side B on Umarth's part. So he side B's to prevent the Fox from grabbing ledge and then getting a free shine spike on Kevbot, and the side B like messes up the timing and prevents him from dropping down just long enough so the up B can come out and he can't get shined. So really good stuff on Umarth's part. Just the awareness and the option selection in that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Just do want to clarify for some people unsure. Rocky is playing Falco, not Fox in this situation. I know some people in the chat unsure of that, but not crazy because he is a Falco main, generally speaking. Ooh, oh my God! Wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need
really
his
good shot
teammate there.
Doesn't need his teammate. Sometimes you just gotta let your friend do all the work. But yeah, really good shine to not only prevent both of the teammates from covering, and another crazy shine and the ledge grab to take the stocks again. Azel's playing crazy right now.
That was so good from Azel. Like Rocky was trying to figure out, how do I stall here? Maybe I'll try to go for a side B. Kevbot correctly going for a jab to kind of intercept that. And then Azel's like, no, don't worry. I actually can find a kill here anyway. And that is a huge part of why this first game has such a dominant lead going for it. But Umarth and Kevbot have proven how capable they are in the previous set. Will they be able to turn it around? That is the question. They need to take the stock from Falco to do so.
And both of them are at pretty high percent too, so they can't really afford to be taking anything. That up tilt will do a little bit more extra damage to Kevbot, but neither of them are dead yet. As I say that, the up smash from Azel in the back from Rocky take both of their stocks, and now we got a 2v1 with 4 stocks to lose. So this is going to be a pretty uphill battle for Umarth, but we'll see if he can do it.
Yeah, no, I think one of the things I'm really impressed with, and what's kind of fun, I've been playing a lot of TFT lately. It's a game I just started playing, and in TFT, like League and stuff, you have carries and you have like tanky kind of players. And right now, Azel is the carry. Azel has taken like, I want to say like 5 or 6 stocks, but he's also taken a lot of damage himself. And Rocky is kind of playing that sort of tanky role. He's like, I'm going to keep my stocks alive. I'm going to kind of zone stuff, and I'm going to let you just have damage after damage after damage. And it's a really kind of fun style that I've seen so far. I'd love to see Azel keep kind of pushing the envelope there.
For sure. I mean, it's working out for them, and I can definitely see them having designated roles here in the way they played that last game, and it definitely fits into like the archetypes that you just described. So I can definitely see the comparison. I also want to point out the last combo I did with the pillar into the up smash was really sick too.
Yes, definitely.
We'll see if that continues into the next game, where Azel's kind of doing a lot of the comboing and Rocky is playing more of a support role and using these lasers and preventing his opponent from getting anything really started.
I think it's what makes doubles kind of fun is like, we're so used to seeing different styles of team games in an esports setting. Wow, that was not what Rocky wanted, but
yeah,
it happens.
The combo up to that point was really good, though. They were both like comboing around and getting those backers and the back air on both the spacing parts.
Yeah,
they know what they're doing for sure. It's a very unfortunate SD on Rocky's part.
But yeah, we see these kind of like synergistic supporting roles where one player, beautiful shine from Kevbot. Yeah, one player will have a certain kind of job that they need to focus on. And in the singles format, that doesn't really make that much sense. So it's so cool to see a game like Melee still kind of carry some of the elements we see from, other team games that we, know and love.
It's funny you say that too, because TFT came out like last year, right? 2 years ago. And
yeah,
was
around
20
there.
years old. So just like those kinds of archetypes in team games that just last like literally a decade.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's all about kind of like that sort of min-maxing philosophy of like, look, you're good at some things, I'm good at some other things. Sure, we could kind of try to both be jack of all trades, or we can really specialize, push certain advantages. And what's cool about Fox and Falco is that they're both like really like they're like jack of all trades, master of all trades. So they can kind of choose how they want to play more based on like the player in a lot of ways, especially Fox due to that speed. Oh, beautiful target switching there. Was going to go for Umarth, recognized the opportunity, and this is just beautiful play from the green team.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think we also saw that a little bit in the last stock too, when it was kind of a 2v1 situation, and Umarth was chasing after Azel on the left side of Pokemon Stadium, and Rocky, although he wasn't like close enough to be able to like intercept, he like ran forward and shot a couple of short hop lasers, so Umarth wasn't able to get a combo or send Kevbot or send Azel fully off the stage. And it's like stuff like that. He knows when he's to play a supporting role and when he can use these lasers to intercept, and it's one of the things Falco can do in doubles that we don't really see too much.
It really just shows like the potential and the kind of awareness you can have from Falco in general. You're absolutely right. You're looking at moments where like, yo, I can do so much with just kind of the B button, just getting a very, very basic laser out there to disrupt things. But at the same time, this is sort of a double-edged sword, so you have to be really smart with it. By the way, this is some good stuff.
The shield pressure, yeah, I think that Rocky thought there was gonna be a back air and was gonna do some sort of aerial after that, but they were just like, I was like, let's just finish this game.
Yeah, let's just close it out.
Let's just close it out. Got places to be.
But yeah, if you're a lower level Falco player and you try to do some of the stuff Rocky's doing, what ends up happening a lot is you're just shooting your teammate. You're disrupting them. You're picking your spots poorly. But at a high level, all of a sudden that gun kind of becomes good again in doubles, and it's such a powerful tool when used correctly.
So we'll see if the smaller stage, sorry, helps them out a little bit more, but Kevbot definitely just lost a stock in the first 5 seconds of the game, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. And like not only did he lose a stock, but that situation started with Falco getting Shine Spike off stage by his own teammate. It was looking bad for Rocky, and Rocky somehow turned it around. And is he going to be able to save Azel, or does he have enough faith that Azel can do that on his own, and he just needs to kind of play around with the lasers?
Yeah, I really like honestly, I really liked him doing the full hop lasers to like help his partner recover and also mess up his opponents from doing their edge guard sequences, and things like that are similar to what we were discussing a little bit earlier, where they're not as flowcharty edge guards because of things like that can disrupt and put people in different positions or change up the timing a little bit. And
no, absolutely.
Like that, the decision making that needs to be made in doubles and how different those from singles.
Yeah, because obviously there aren't that many situations in Melee where you can just like cover everything, but there are situations where it's like, okay, look, if they do this, I do this. If they do this, I do this. And in doubles, like that can just kind of change so quickly because there's that constant third variable of like the teammate or the teammate of the opponent, and the ability for them to kind of constantly adapt to that and still make good choices. This goes back to what I was saying earlier about like doubles is kind of about decision making. It's about, picking the right option at the right time. And then of course, having great execution to follow up on it. Oh my God, beautiful shine, and the waveland too. Down smash, love it.
I like the air dodge on Kevbot's part to recover and prevent Rocky from continuing the edge guard sequence too.
Yeah, no, they are playing very, very, very well. Like you can tell that they are a practice team.
For sure.
This is very good to watch. Like, oh my God, just what the hell, man? That was so good.
That was 3 games.
Yeah,
that was very brutal, honestly. Rocky and Azel fans are eating really good tonight, but really good stuff to Rocky and Azel. You could definitely see why they're one of the best teams on the West Coast. They have a lot of knowledge and understanding of what both of them want to do at certain times, and you can definitely see their like archetypal roles come into play in a lot of the situations that we were watching. Would not be surprised if they won this tournament, and we'll see how far they go. And I'm also interested to see how Umarth and Kevbot do in losers, because they're also a very strong team. We saw in the last game too. I think Azel Rocky are just a little too powerful right now.
Yeah, I think there was a bit like they were a bit too good at capitalizing on kind of chaotic moments. Someone would do a tournament winner, and Umarth and Kevbot, they maybe get something off of it, but Rocky would get a dare and kill Kevbot, or you get a shine spike from Azel, and it would just be over. And some of that's the strength of their character, but more of it is just like kind of recognizing the openings and just being so deadly when they find them. So,
Yeah.
like you said, that's going to be hard for anybody in the bracket to beat. And I'd love to see who ends up kind of rising to the occasion because, yeah, I think they are going to go far.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, yeah, that was crazy. Um,
It was. I think we're
Looks
going
like
for a
we
red
are
right
going to
now.
have a short break though, so keep it locked here. We have more